Ladies and gentlemen, look no further, because the wait is officially over. Welcome back, the official crossover episode edition, the Theus Effect, and Skull Talk Live. So without further ado, let's skip to the intro.
Yeah, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all don't be alarmed now. It's a crossover beat, it's the new theme now. It's a crossover theme now. It's time for crossover, crossover, crossover. It's that crossover, crossover. Yeah, it's that crossover, crossover. Don't be alarmed, it's a crossover, crossover. Hold on tight, it's the crossover, crossover. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your illustrious host of the crossover special, the host of the Theus Effect, yours truly, the Drip King Adonis Delios, and my illustrious host right here, his illustrious show now have made 500 subscribers. The one and only, the unsainted one, Skulls. Thank you,
Thank
Skulls,
you.
for
I
having
am the
me on
host
the.
of Skull Talk Live, and I'm joined here with the affiliate to fit, Adonis Facilia.
Thank you for having me in the show and having this crossover take shape once again. It's another special occasion for all the special reasons. When big things popping, little things stopping, and nothing going on but the rent, you know the rest of the theory is out the window. So, with that being said, without further ado, I want to bring in my illustrious guest for the first time ever. He's been chopping off at the bit. We're going to have ask him the hard hitting questions. He's going to give us the hard hitting answers. We might speak a little bit of the lighter side of things that are occurring from inside and outside the ring. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, he is a current XCW superstar. He's also be accompanied by his mentor, known as Venom. He is the one and only Milo Malice. Milo, Mr. Malice, thank you for having us here in the crossover special for the first time ever, making your debut here. So, welcome aboard.
Thanks for having me, both of you.
Okay, we're going to get through this as best as we can. I don't know if we have any audio problems or not, but making sure that we all are connected completely. So, bear with us if we can. But in the meantime, thank you for having yourself being a special added guest to the show. Um, let's get to the very, very, very core of this show here. Tell us a little bit more about your stuff and your status, especially your stellar career here.
Like, being like how it's the next XPW right now.
Yes.
So, going exactly where I want to be, and I'm looking for the world title. I'm coming for it. I'm gonna be my way. I'm
Okay, Mr. Malice. I got this to ask you this question. This first very important hardcore question. At what point you decide to shift your gears into backyard wrestling? What inspired you to come to the ranks of backyard wrestling, and what also inspired you to make yourself from that point on all the way up to the very top?
I'm 6 years old with my cousin. He's also a CW superstar, and we've been, and it just do side job. I ended, and then I want to get back into it. I miss the physicalness. I miss being out and just and so I talked to Jack, got back into CBW. Um, it just went from the owner of XCW asked if I'd like to be Royal Rumble show that they Extreme King, and I just established becoming the XCW champion. And then somebody was telling me like, didn't even pin me to win the title. I was robbed of
Stunning, just stunning. But here's my next follow-up question. I know you can answer this a little bit more truthfully. My next question is, before I ask that question, my next topic I want to discuss real quick is, I looked over the previous show, and you lost to the Law of the Land, Jackson Law. What's your take on that?
I lost fair and square. I don't know. Something I have a number. Every time I face, I've beaten him more times than like I just boils my shit. I want to.
Well, if you had that opportunity to spread a message after that devastating loss to Jackson Law, Mr. Law of the Land himself, you speak to that camera right now, what would those what would those careful words you have to say?
Just keep an eye out because me and you are going to have our. But this time, and then you are. You.
And who knows? In the XCW Shelbyville world, it's a neck and neck. It's a rubber match between you two. The family drama doesn't end there. I know this is far from over. There's this old saying that you may have won the battle, but you have lost the war. But the question is, how will this war ever end? How?
I think we are going to battle for the rest of our lives. There will be a time eye to eye down the future, but hate each other again. But I honestly don't think it ever ends. I think it just continues to go and go and go.
Well, I got this. This hard question I want to ask you. Now that it's neck and neck between the two of you, y'all got one win per piece throughout any promotion that you've been through, especially up until now here at SCW. Let's say if you attempt to raise the stakes a little bit between the two of you, what would that special, I repeat, special attracted stimulation match when you want it to be to end the war of all wars between the two of you?
Just until one of maybe an I quit. That would be.
Well, who knows? It could be It could be a number one contendership match. It could be a lumberjack match, or it could be who knows?
Even
It could be
even a steel cage match.
Steel cage match would be pretty cool.
Or it could be the mother of all matches that people cannot withstand for this long, and that is last man standing. That could be the majority vote for that. Don't you agree?
That would be nice. I could see that.
Because if that rubber match will come to that final confrontation between the two of you, between yourself and Jackson Law, the possibility could be endless in my book. And who knows? You can put that precious title on the line if you want to. Even that number one contendership may be up for grabs as well.
Or don't worry. As soon as I win, anybody who wants, anybody.
Especially after that loss you suffered from that previous event that took place in that CW. There's a little bit of tension between yourself and Venom. You want to care to discuss that?
No, I don't think it's. I don't really think it's tension. I just think it's in the heat of the moment. I was like, man, come on, get your shit. I don't think nothing serious.
I wonder if there's a babyface turn that could be imminent in the future somehow in that CW.
Nah, I hate being a nice guy. I hate being.
Well, you never ever know because anything can happen in any promotion, including the lights of at CW Shelbyville. You never know who is going to turn into who. Because good guys could be good fellas that can make a difference between love and hate, no matter what the outcome may turn out to be.
Or
Because
like the old saying is, your enemy might be your best enemy.
now, onto some, let's just say, some better topics in hand. Let's just say a little bit of lighter side of the questions that we're going to discuss here in a few seconds here. Um, let's say if you want to compete in any other promotion, if you want to do a cross promotion per se from outside of CW, which cross promotion would you want to make way into
Honestly,
somehow?
I have no idea. I'm the offers. I'm open to people who say they want to wrestle me. Whoever, honestly, whoever says it, because like this is Nick. This is all right, Nick. I would love to travel everywhere. Doesn't matter.
Who knows? You might choose several promotions. It could be, who knows? It could be IMF. It could be
People have wrestled there from X.
it could be WCE. It could be HVUW. It could be RWF, or it could be RCEW.
Yep. I'm down for it.
Okay, okay. True that, true that. Um, who knows? You could put that in the mindset somehow. Probably in somewhere in the future. You could put it in the mindset somehow. Just in case, just in case. And unless you want to bring your entourage with you with that too, to accommodate you for that. But who knows? In the future, who knows? It just might happen. Depends on who's in charge, to say the least. I know, and who knows? You might fall into SKULLZ' neck of the woods in Riverside, California, per se.
I'm down to travel anywhere. Honestly,
Okay, true
yeah,
that.
I am. I'm down.
Okay. Okay, here's another interesting question. Let's just say you had a dream match. Let's just say, in fundamental terms, if you were to face anybody from either Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, which one of those dream superstars you want to face off against?
100%.
Well, almost that. Besides that,
Right. That
Who did he say he wanted to face?
Roman.
Okay, okay.
it's like sit there in my face, why don't you? And like, wow. But anyway,
At least he didn't say a certain person
Uh,
that I had to kind of deal with on Monday Night Raw when they were in Ontario, California. Braun Strowman or Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed, this guy too.
I don't know. I can imagine
So
Milo.
if you had
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just for a second there, I thought Milo Man was going to get hit by a double decker bus between the two of them. I'm sorry. I just had to throw it out there. I'm sorry.
so, so the guy who got sucker punched by Braun Strowman, that was my trainer. My trainer ended up getting knocked out by Braun Strowman on Monday Night Raw.
I think Skull's supposed trainer is now looking at the stars, looking at the heavens, thinking that his name is Billy, but it's not Billy. But anyway, um, if you had a chance, even though let's just say let's turn back the clock a little bit. If you want to, let's just say I want to ask this question here. If you had to suggestively face a dream match with a supposed realistic Hall of Famer, which of that Hall of Famers you want to face off in the future, if that dream was possible?
That's hard. That is hard. Man, Batista or that would just be Shawn Michaels. Throw him out there. Austin
Hmm.
Shawn Michaels.
I don't know. It could be if it could be. Who knows? It could be Big Daddy Cool Diesel. It could be how can I put it this way? If he was still alive, maybe Andre the Giant.
That's a big guy right there. I'm strong, but I don't know. That's strong.
Or it could be, I don't know, the Ultimate Warrior.
I think it'd be really cool to fight the Boogeyman. That'd be really
Who
cool.
knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Looking back at the show, back at CW, everybody's taking you notice as Milo Malice, only because you bring malice to the entire wrestling company, and not out inside the ring, but outside the ring, only because you are a force to be reckoned with. You're a 300+ pound mastodon, a Siberian bull. If Ivan Drago was standing in your way right about now, would have been the first indication that came to mind on your part. Nothing but what? Pain. So, Skulls, do you have any questions you want to ask Mr. Milo Malice, if any? I'll let you take the floor.
So what is your greatest moment out of your whole entire wrestling career?
Honestly, just winning another. As of now, it's winning another. Not the company I helped build. I helped build UAW. I was there when we started going on, but then I just great achievement in the company, and at the second.
And for those, where can they find you on your social media platform?
I'm sorry.
Where can the fans find you on your social media?
At Milo Malice, look it up, and it's got my logo right there. It's got that logo on it.
Okay.
I can tell that Milo Malice is, like I said, a force to be reckoned with. And most importantly, you might see a future upgrade in his rare appearance when he comes to the ring somehow. And he will bring that rare appearance the far front of SCW, and maybe any of the promotions to come. So who knows? When Malice is on the scene, you never know who's going to show up with that. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout, and when we come back, we're going to ask a little bit more questions, and we're going to lead up to the point where we might discuss other things that could be in the future, especially with Malice's future status in SCW and playing what to choose from. So in the meantime, we'll be right back after a brief intermission. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, on the Theos Effect / SKULLZ Talk Live crossover special. I'm here with the SCW superstar known as Milo Malice, ladies and gentlemen, making his rare appearance for the first time ever here on this particular crossover show. So let's get back to our hard-hitting questions. I'll let SKULLZ continue where he left off, and we'll follow up from there.
Is there any particular championship that you are trying to hit, but it's been out of the reach of your hand lately?
The XCW World Championship. I've been going for it ever since I lost the XCW title. It's always been a little out of reach, but I'm grabbing. I'm clawing. I'm trying to get it. It's in my grasp, and I'm right there. I just need that little extra boost, and then I got it.
You know what?
Interesting.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I think you hunger for championship material, and I know you hunger for that main event scene. I know you definitely hunger for championship gold.
Yep.
It's in the expression in your face. It's like goosebumps right here, just right here.
Yep.
You can feel it. You can feel it. I know for a fact that you will try to mold down anybody that try to get in your way until you get down to the very last one.
Every single person.
I know there's a contingency plan in place in order for you to go above and beyond to grab that title in your hands.
Oh, yes.
Only for the fact, when you do so, they'll never see it coming. Just imagine that possibility. The brand new SCW World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't think it's a possibility. I think it's going to be a spoiler. At some point, very soon, that title will be mine. Just soon. That's all I can say.
It's not going to be a spoiler. It's just going to be fact.
Yes, it is.
That's right.
That's a better way to phrase it.
And you know what? That could be who knows? It could be in the foreseeable future.
Oh,
well, who knows?
Sooner than people think. My time is coming.
Well, I know you have a series of roadblocks in the way, so you got that to take care of. Because I know you got your hands full and set the schedule.
Light work.
So who knows what can turn out to be in this magical run of yours? So who knows? Who knows?
Infinite possibilities.
Because there's one major reason why people can be championship material, especially within the ranks, especially being a seasoned veteran. The title doesn't make you. the man makes the title.
Yep. The dominance of the reign makes the champion.
And there's this old saying goes from the Nature Boy Ric Flair himself. To beat a man, you gotta beat the man.
Yep.
But, however, now that even though you suffer a nail-biting loss at the hands of Jackson Law,
You just like to bring that up, don't you?
who knows? Who knows? If he was right beside you right about now, right at this moment right about now, what message would you bring to the table to him?
I'd give him a random acts of violence and then I'd hit him 1, 2, 3.
Who knows? Who knows if that rematch does take place and it's a selective match of your guys' choosing, and if it's agreed upon with whoever's in charge of CW management, I think that'll be the match that will most likely steal the show somehow.
So when we fight, it's always the star of the show. Everything I'm in, I'm the star of the show.
And who knows? Who knows? Those who follow along, even from CW, if they want to like cross promote and other cross promotions to say the least, like the likes of Santino Cruz, ATD, or maybe some potential tag teams in the reigns, or even what discussed not too long ago, Jackson Law himself. Who knows? Who knows? Who might follow it along? Because they want. Who knows? They want to look for more. Let's just say more stiff competition per se. Who knows? They got maybe you want people like from IMF, the foundation known as Soldier GP, or the Boogeyman of the Midwest, Omen Black, or it could be the people of ROEW at the likes of Jason Storm.
I've fought him. I fought him and I've beaten Jason Storm.
Or the likes of CJ Black.
I've heard of CJ Black. I've been introduced to him, I think, once.
Or you maybe heard this figure before, even though he's technicality suspended. Bitman Cam.
Oh, we've had our encounters at Extreme King. We went head to head for a second. I'm very aware of Big Man Cam.
And speaking of which, there's a new talent that signed over in IMF quarters. You may have heard this name before. Real Deal, Anthony Steele.
Heard of him too.
I guess
I've
you
met
had
him
like
a few times as well.
I guess you guys had a lengthy history between the two of you. So who knows?
I don't think there's in-ring history, but yeah, we have our. I know of him.
Who knows? You might face the lights of the stars of TBW, known as Russell Cooper,
Heard of him.
J. Cole.
I don't think I've heard of him.
There is Robbie Andrews.
Maybe.
There's also members of the Prophecy. There's Chaotic. There is the Prophecy Jay Wild, the ringleader of the group. There is this former figure known as Shane Davidson, aka Tonka. Also, Mr. Stay Trending himself, Alan Michaels.
Can't say I've heard of him.
And in case you haven't figured that out, they just suddenly announced by the TBW general manager, Joshua Allen, they would have the return of the 5th annual Tennessee Classic that's taking shape tomorrow on TBW right here on YouTube. I know you're going to tune in, and who knows? who's going to come out on top. Because the winner of that match, especially if they go to the finals, will earn a #1 contendership for that TBW World Heavyweight Championship. And they can cash that opportunity in anytime, any place. So this tournament could be exciting for those who come out #1 winner. And who knows? But on a side note, there are other potential participants that those who wants to participate other than you from XCW that wants to cross promote. Who knows in the future if they can open that forbidden door somehow. Those in WCE, there could be the Sinister, Mr. Brightside, Mr. Nonchalant, Nicholas Princeton,
or the hottest rock star, Sean Jovi.
or it could be the current WC All-Out champion Chaz J, and the current reign defending interstate openweight champion, the Executioner, Jonathan Pierce. Just think about it. Some fresh competition that waits in the wings between the likes of you or anybody else within the CW roster. Just think of the competition that can flow over 1,000 times over, like never before.
There's multiple opportunities every time, and I'm grateful for FCW. They've brought me under the wing. They've helped train me. They've helped put me on the map, and I'm appreciative of them 100%. I don't solely want to wrestle for them. I love what I'm doing now. I will continue wrestling for them as long as they want me to. But I also want to travel because I have bigger dreams too.
For those, there could be other promotions that could come to mind. Those in EBW. Those are in. Well, that's about it. So it could be plenty of them out there. Some in the Midwest, some around your neck of the woods, some of them possibly a few states over, some maybe in Ohio, some in maybe Chicago, Illinois, maybe somewhere in Minnesota. Who knows? Who knows? XCW management may have options if they open that forbidden door.
I don't know. That's something for you guys to ask Josh if you ever get him on your show.
Let's get back a little bit the lighter side, if you don't mind. Give a little humor into the show, just for a little fun. Let's say one of the XCW stars get into a little bit of a Belfast brawl, per se. Put a little bit more stark into the, climatic matches that you guys might have here and there. Let's say we get into a Shelbyville street fight, per se. Maybe like a few houses down, maybe a few buildings down within the city of Shelbyville, like across the bar somewhere. If you had like a Belfast brawl for one of the patrons, let's just say a 6'3", 275-pound guy bumps into you somehow from the middle of anywhere. Let's just say what reaction be.
I'm a lot more calm-headed than most people might think I am. So if he bumps into me, maybe it was just an accident. What is he saying? Like, is he like trying to be a dick about it, or is he being like saying, "My bad, I didn't mean to bump into you"?
Well, to be quite humorous about that, it takes away from him feeling crappy and drunk.
Okay. I think I just let it go, especially if he's drunk.
What if he got Why have you got that odd feeling that he wants to fight somehow, and that little twinkle in his left eye somehow?
I don't think I'd need to fight him. I think walking away would be the smarter move.
Or let's just say if you're trying to like attempt to jump you from behind, and you see it coming from within a mile away.
Okay. I would do what I do and put him on the ground. With quickness and swiftness.
Or just make him pounce right across the pool table.
Like I did Jay Ellis. Just bounce right off of me.
Well, that works. But in any event, how about this way? How about across a gas station liquor store? He'd be like, let's just say humor us with like a little bit of a gas station liquor store, type of fight.
I'd take every bottle of Bud Light I could find and crack it over their head.
Oh, just remind you, just don't forget about the slushies and Cheetos and stuff like that.
Or slushies are cool, but
or even a Walmart parking lot brawl.
Lots of people would be going through some windshields. Windshields galore. Suplex.
And the only thing, the crazy people you can always find out Walmart.
Samoan drop into a windshield just sounds crazy.
I bet one of the shoppers like, no, not the rotisserie chicken, please, not the rotisserie chicken.
That fucking Booker T and Stone Cold thing is ridiculous.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I could re-image that in SCW. It was like a remake in the making. That would make history. I'm sorry. I had to throw that in there. Like that. Jesus. I can see Santiago Cruz taking a slim of chocolate milk somehow. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I had to throw that.
No, his sadistic ass. That crazy motherfucker would put thumbtacks in the chocolate milk and then make you drink it.
Oh my god.
He's sadistic, man. I've had a few matches with him, and Santiago, man, me and him put each other through hell.
Oh man. And you know what? I'm sorry, but however, I would have him on the show right about now, but he had prior engagements he had to do. But I would respect his privacy, so I'm not gonna harp on that. So I'm glad that you're here. Other than any other source right about now, hopefully we'll get more people like yourself and the foreseeable future. Who knows?
Hey man, I appreciate you guys letting me come on here and get my name out, man. Because that's all I'm trying to do is grow my name.
And speaking of, putting our names out there, some of us here at RCW, RWF, FPW, just name a few. We're trying to be a growing concept that is trying to like evolutionize backyard wrestling the way it's supposed to. So that way we can put our names in the map here in Racine County right here, which is in southeastern Wisconsin, of course. What we're trying to do, we're trying to make an establishment a lot better than what we think it is. So that way we can grow, we can crop it into a necessary establishment, to say the least. That way we take the necessary steps for those who don't know the experience of a backyard wrestling company the way it's supposed to, especially among superstars, producers, directors, just to name a few. So that way we can pioneer and grow as a team, per se. So we can grow through and through. But yeah, that's possibly it. Skulls, if you want to ask any further questions, you may do so. You may take the floor if you have to.
I don't have any further questions right now.
Okay. What we're going to do here is going to take another commercial timeout. When we come back, we're going to put in some more questions into it, and then we're going to give us our final thoughts and let the rest be history. So once again, right back. Right this time out. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, like I said, Mr. Malo Malice, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for taking this time out for off your hectic schedule to join the show for the first time ever, and hopefully,
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
hopefully we'll see more of you in the foreseeable future, amongst other talent within the SCW roster. If you feel free to,
If I'm not busy, just schedule a time with me and I'm more than happy.
I know you want to spread the word out to others that you want to represent with SCW, and also if they want to take this time out to join the fray and be the talk of the town, they're more than welcome to do so. So anytime, please don't hesitate to ask. So now switching gears now. We have a few birthdays that took shape this past week. Celebrity birthdays, of course, to those who missed out. Happy 40th birthday to Miss Eva Marie. Also, happy birthday to the former principal owner of WWE, Stephanie McMahon. Also, happy birthday to one of the celebrities at hand. Let's look at the birthday chart here real quick. That is happy heavenly birthday to James Avery, and happy birthday to Christopher Reeve.
Happy birthday.
Also, happy birthday to current TNA Impact wrestler Matt Hardy. There's another birthday. Happy 80th birthday to Michael Douglas. And also happy heavenly birthday to the legendary Phil Hartman. And happy birthday to Miss Sonia DeVille.
Happy birthday to all of you.
And last but not certainly least, we want to congratulate main event Jey Uso becoming the brand new Intercontinental Champion on Raw. Congratulations, Jey Uso.
That'd be awesome. That's awesome.
And this has been an historical 14-year journey for him to win a singles title, and he did the impossible this past Monday night on Raw.
Defeated Brad Breaker.
And the fun fact about that is, he is now known as one of the top 5 Hawaii family members to ever hold an Intercontinental Championship, amongst the likes of Rikishi, Roman Reigns, Umaga, and The Rock. So, Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, congratulations on becoming the brand new Intercontinental Champion.
He deserves it. Please.
Also, once again, as far as on behalf of Skull Talks Live and Skulls himself, congratulations on reaching 500 subscribers nationwide and worldwide. So, congratulations, Skulls. You deserve that
Thank
round of
you.
applause.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'd also want to say to one of my close friends, and I have the privilege to work with, SoCal Crazy, who happened to be a Southern California two-time Hall of Famer on his recovery of battling cancer. He will make an in-ring return this January. So continue battling the fight, SoCal Crazy, and I can't wait to work with you again.
Just know, even though we're close to that national ordeal where we defeat cancer at all costs for both men and women alike, help support us to kick ass on cancer at all costs, at any given time, anywhere, from young to older generations, not just only nationwide, but also worldwide. Together, both men and women, we can defeat cancer once and for all. And on a lighter note, we'd like to take this time out for a moment of silence right about now, as one of our legendary musical entertainers and celebrities has recently passed away at that point in time, and that will be none other than one of the legendary Jackson 5 members, Tito Jackson. Thank you very much. Also, we send our condolences to those who are beloved and memorized throughout the struggles and trials and tribulations, and those who know the Jacksons for quite some time, and the lights of Gary, Indiana. I know those in SCW who most likely stay in the outskirts of Gary, Indiana somehow, in some place. They're going to pay tribute somehow in the future, on a future show, if I remember correctly. However, within our deepest condolences to the Jackson family, friends, and loved ones. They know them very well for quite some time within this music industry. And the legacy of the Jacksons will still live on forever. So, rest in peace, Tito. We love you. We'll miss you. Take it away, Skulls.
And this is your talk show Wednesday with Adonis Facilio, Skull Talk, and our special guest.
So, in closing, any final thoughts? We'll start with Skulls first.
I don't have any final thoughts right now. I'm just going to say, if you got any thoughts, come out and check out XWW this Saturday. Tickets are only $20. There'll be tons of blood spilled and tons of violence. So XWW presents Who Called the Cops?
Okay, Mr. Milo Mallet, any final thoughts?
No, just keep an eye out for me. I think I'm going to win the world title a lot sooner than most people think. So just keep an eye out for it. Stay tuned to all XCW shows. They come out Thursdays.
Well, my final thoughts, even though those who subscribe to at CW Shelbyville, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification, comment if you like the content that you recently saw from past, present, and future, and get the best out at CW Shelbyville at its finest, and see superstars like Milo Malice in action as he becomes the 300-plus pound mastodon, tearing the entire company apart from pillar to post. Now, I assure you, who knows if him and Jackson Law cross paths once again, the stakes could not be any higher than this if they come to fruition. But in the meantime, just stay tuned for further developments and announcements on behalf of at CW Management. Hopefully they'll make some form of announcements concerning that and plenty more to choose from. So, Malice, thank you for your time and acknowledgement. Ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. We're out of time for now. Quick shout out to those that participated, especially Mr. SKULLZ from Skull Talk Live. Yep. So make sure you subscribe on his channel, The Uncensored One, on his channel as well. He'll be making the next episode happen single-handedly on his own in the future, so stay tuned for that sometime this week. I, the good king of Don Stelios, will be making any type of future crossovers in the future, so stay tuned for that. That's about says it all. So we're out of time for now. Nothing but questions being answered, and we cover almost anything that we have. That's all the time we have for now. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll definitely see you next time, everyone. So long, everybody, and take care.
For sure.